What you're looking at right now is a town in Germany called Oppenheim. We're going to read some information about this town. It states, Oppenheim is a town in the Mainz-Bingen district of the Rhineland-Palatinate, Germany. The town is a well-known wine center, being the home of the German Wine Growing Museum. It is particularly known for the wines from the Oppenheimer Croton-Bernard vineyards. So you might be asking to yourself, well, what does this have to do with coats of arms and family crests? Well, we're going to take a look at some of the wine labels. You see this here? You see this here, brothers? You see the black head figures? Not only that, you also see the imperial banner of the Holy Roman Empire. It speaks for itself on all these images. We're also going to take a look at some of the wine bottles. Here are some wine bottles, which is going to lead me into one of my favorite statues that I love to showcase, and we're going to put them side by side for a comparison. You see that? An image speaks 1,000 words. This is the Adventures Crest, which I've probably just pronounced completely wrong, but that's okay, because we're mainly here for the images anyway. Now what you are looking at are postcards and stamps, but as you can see within the postcard and stamps, the black head figure representing the arms. I'm also going to show you the Adventures Town Hall. You see this? You see the third flag with that same image? Oh, and by the way, Adventures also goes back to the Celts, and we all know who the original Celts were. And this is also another crest that is located in Switzerland. This is a crest of Strullendorf. Now Strullendorf is a region in Germany, in Bamberg. We are going to read an excerpt from heraldrywiki.com, so listen closely. The upper part shows 3 Moors heads. These are derived from the arms of the Tockler family, who lived on the Tockler Hof in the village and who ruled the village until the 16th century as vassals for the bishops of Bamberg. The B in the lower half is the symbol for the Ziedeln-Humbern family. The family was required to deliver some honey every year to the bishops, and thus held many bees in the area. Now what you are looking at is Obserwalz. Now Obserwalz is a town in Austria. I brought out the Obserwalz crest in my part 1 video. Now just to summarize it, the Obserwalz crest that I showed was of the Freising bishop. You know, the Freising bishops, they ruled over the region, and they had many different castles. You know, just to summarize it, just go watch part 1 and you know what I mean. But anyway, why am I showing you this image right here? Now, you see this yellow circle that I got highlighted? We're going to zoom into that real quick. You see that image, brothers? It speaks for itself. It just goes to show you how many of these images are in plain sight, man, and you will completely miss them. Because when I was bringing out the Obserwalz, I didn't even see this. It's when I was in the process of making the part 2 I found this. I'm also going to show you another live image of the Freising bishop. You see this, brothers? This is another one of the Freising bishops on a rock. We're going to read the excerpt from Wiki. Rock mark of 1539 on the border between Bavaria and the country in Werdenfels of the Holzstift. Hey, these Germanic things are hard to pronounce, so y'all better not be clowning me, you know. Anyway, Freising with the Freising Moor, and at the base of the summit of the high Grasberg. But once again, an image speaks 1,000 words. This is the Titus arms. Now we're going to read the information at the bottom from the Real History WW. It reads, Arms of Silas or Silius Titus of Bushi. Titus was captain of Deal Castle and gentleman of the bedchamber to King Charles II, an English politician. To the right hand side, Silius Titus first took up arms for the Parliament. Although he was a strong Presbyterian, Titus became an ardent royalist devoted to Charles I and King Charles II. He became a member of Parliament successively representing Ludgershall, Lostwithiel, Hertfordshire, Huntingdonshire and Ludlow. Though not eloquent, he would often illustrate his speeches with a humour that rendered them effective. For instance, when it was complained that Titus made sport of the House of Commons of the United Kingdom, he resorted that things were not necessarily serious because they were dull. But this right here is an English crest because he was an Englishman. This is an Italian family crest of the Pucci family. At the bottom it reads, the Pucci crest on the floor of Santissima Annunziata. The headband originally bore 3 hammers, symbol of the family's ancestral profession, later replaced by 3 T's to represent the acronym of the family motto, Tempor, Tempora, Tempera, meaning this is a great healer. On the right hand side it reads, the first Pucci family members to be mentioned date to the 13th century, with their subscribing to the Art di Lelagoni. These early members include Antonio Pucci, who worked as an architect on the construction of the Logoi della Signoria. I probably pronounced that wrong, but that's okay. His son, Puccio Pucci, was a merchant who became rich thanks to the trade and financial activities of medieval Florence. This is a coat of arms of Sir Arthur Annesley. Now this dude was born in Ireland. He served as President of the Council of State and Treasurer of the Navy. After that, he served as Lord Privy Seal between 1673 and 1682 for Charles II. This is an arm of Wurzburg. Now I definitely know I pronounced that one wrong. But Wurzburg, for those that don't know, is a town, is a city in Germany. Now I got this information from the blackresearchcentral.com, and it reads, this moor was borrowed from the arms of the German Counts of Wurzburg, who along with the monks owned substantial parts of the district. She wears nothing but a skirt of leaves to hide the shame of her nakedness, despite this evidence of a free conscience. The earring signifies a sense of belonging. The position of the left arm suggests an attitude of entitlement. The right arm extending the bouquet of flowers further emphasizes a sense of endearment towards her adopted clan. This is a crest of Pappenheim. Now Pappenheim is also another town in Bavaria, Germany. But as you can see within the crest, you see the black head figure on top of a helmet. Also, the Pappenheim family ruled from mid-ish 1400s all the way up to early 1600s. Here is also another Pappenheim crest. Now I don't know if this one has a connection to the one that I just showed, like if they're connected, if they're like the same families but different sector, or if they're different families just with the same surname. But on the information I found on this one, it reads, Pappenheim originated as a lordship around 1030 and was raised to a county in 1628. The first member of the House of Pappenheim was Henricus Caput, mentioned in 1111 as vassal of Henry V, who was a so-called black man by the way, Holy Roman Emperor.